Have you ever wondered how much time you spend in front of the TV? It's easy to lose track, isn't it? Hours can slip away while you're immersed in reality shows or the latest celebrity gossip. But let's stop and think for a moment. What could you be doing with that time instead? Could you be learning a new skill? Or perhaps starting a side hustle for extra income? Maybe you could be reading a book, exercising, or even just engaging in meaningful conversation with your loved ones. Excessive TV watching is a time trap, my friends. It's a distraction that keeps you from focusing on your goals and dreams. It's a comfort zone that keeps you from pushing your boundaries and achieving your full potential. So the next time you reach for the remote, ask yourself, could I be doing something more productive right now? Remember, time is the most valuable resource you have. Make sure you're investing it wisely. What does your daily diet look like? You see, what we consume plays a significant role in our overall health and well-being. A common pitfall many fall into is the habit of regularly eating foods high in sugar and fats, but low in nutritional value. It's easy to fall into this trap when fast food and convenience store snacks seem so much more affordable than fresh produce and lean proteins. But the truth is, these poor dietary habits can lead to serious health issues over time, and the cost of treating these health problems far exceeds the cost of investing in nutritious food. Plus, with a little creativity and planning, preparing healthy meals on a budget is totally achievable. So let's rethink our food choices. Remember, the food we eat is the fuel our bodies use to function. Let's choose wisely. Good health is invaluable. It's time to start investing in it. When was the last time you bought something just because it was on sale? This question may seem innocent enough, but it hints at a problematic shopping habit that can keep you stuck in a financial rut. Impulsive buying, especially of items on sale, can lead to unnecessary expenditure and pile up clutter, both physically and financially. Now, let's clear the air. There's nothing wrong with hunting for bargains. But the real question is, do you need it, or do you just want it because it's cheap? The key here is discernment. It's all about knowing what's a necessity and what's a luxury and prioritizing your spending accordingly. Every penny saved is a penny earned, and every penny spent wisely is a step towards financial stability. So the next time you're tempted by that flashy sale sign, take a moment to pause and think. Remember, the value of an item isn't determined by its price tag, but by its usefulness to you. What time did you wake up today? A simple question, but it carries more weight than you might think. There's a common saying that the early bird catches the worm. This isn't just about worms though, it's about productivity. The earlier you rise, the more time you have to seize the day, to get ahead, and to make the most of your waking hours. It's not just about being an early riser, it's about having a disciplined routine. The most successful people often have a set routine that they stick to, starting their day early and making the most of every hour. They value their time and understand that each moment is an opportunity to move closer to their goals. This doesn't mean that you have to wake up at the crack of dawn, but it does mean that you should have a consistent sleeping schedule. Consistency breeds discipline, and discipline breeds success. So remember, an early start might just be the key to a successful day. How many hours a week do you spend watching sports? Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with being a sports fan. It's a shared passion that connects millions and sparks vibrant conversations. Yet, have you ever considered the potential drawbacks of excessive sports watching, especially if it's not directly related to your career or personal growth? Consider this. Each hour spent in front of the screen, engrossed in a match or a game, is an hour not spent on improving your skills, expanding your knowledge, or working towards your financial goals. It's crucial to remember that unless you're a professional athlete or your livelihood revolves around sports, watching sports can be a form of escapism. It can divert your focus from personal achievements and growth. Your passion for sports is great, but remember to balance it with other productive activities. After all, life is all about achieving a healthy balance between leisure and work, passion and progress, enjoyment and advancement. How much attention do you pay to your personal hygiene? Now that's a question that is more important than you might think. It's not just about smelling good or looking presentable. It's about demonstrating respect for yourself and those around you. Good hygiene is especially crucial for those in service industries. Why, you ask? Well, consider this. Would you feel comfortable being served food by someone with dirty hands? Or would you trust a salesperson who doesn't seem to care about their personal appearance? Probably not. It's not about judging people based on their looks. It's about realizing that maintaining good hygiene is part of being professional, respectful, and trustworthy. So, whether you're job hunting, working in a customer service role, or just going about your daily life, remember to pay attention to your hygiene. It might seem like a small thing, but it can make a big difference. Good hygiene isn't just about cleanliness, it's about respect for yourself and others. Who do you blame when things don't go your way? It's a question that can be quite revealing. Blaming others is a convenient way to avoid looking at what we might be doing wrong. But it's a trap that can keep us stuck in a cycle of financial struggle. When we blame external factors for our lack of success, we give away our power. We're essentially saying, I'm not in control of my life. But the truth is, we are the authors of our own stories. We make choices every day that shape our lives and our financial situation. The road to financial independence requires us to take responsibility for our actions. It means acknowledging our mistakes, learning from them, and then moving forward. It means having the courage to make changes, even when they're tough. Remember, the power to change your life lies within you, not with others. So next time you're tempted to blame someone else for your financial woes, take a step back and consider what you could do differently. How much money do you save each month? That's a question that can make a lot of us uncomfortable. Because the truth is, many of us don't save nearly enough. And it's not just about having a rainy day fund for when the car breaks down or the roof leaks. Saving money is about preparing for the future, for opportunities yet to come. It's about being ready to seize that dream job across the country or to start that business you've always dreamt of. It's about investing in yourself and your dreams. So how do we do this? It begins with a commitment to set aside a portion of your income every month. It could be 10%, it could be 20%, it could be more. The amount isn't as important as the habit, so let's make that commitment today. Savings aren't just a safety net, they're a stepping stone to financial freedom. What do you typically use your credit cards for? Let's delve into a common pitfall, the misuse of credit. It's all too easy to swipe that plastic for non-investment purposes. A fancy dinner here, a new gadget there, and before you know it, you're in a whirlpool of debt. Remember, buying consumer goods on credit is like setting a trap for your future self. The interest piles up, the debt snowballs, and you're left with a financial burden that's tough to shake off. Instead, think of credit as a tool for growth, a means to invest in things that will generate income or increase in value over time. Smart borrowing is about leveraging debt to create wealth, not drain it. It's about using credit to fund education, start a business, or buy property. Remember, credit is not your enemy. It's a powerful tool when used correctly, but a dangerous one if mismanaged. Credit can be a tool for growth, but only if used wisely. Do you believe there's a correlation between family size and financial stability? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Having children is one of life's greatest joys, but it's also a significant financial commitment. The more children you have at a younger age, the more resources you need to provide for them. This isn't just about the immediate costs like diapers and baby food, but also the long-term expenses such as education and healthcare. Larger families often mean tighter budgets, and when you're already financially strained, it can lead to even greater challenges. It's not about discouraging anyone from having a big family, but rather, it's about understanding the financial implications that come with it. Raising children requires more than just love and good intentions. It requires a stable financial foundation. It's not about wealth, it's about planning and preparation. It's about making sure you can provide for your family's needs without stretching your resources too thin. Having a family is a big responsibility, one that requires careful planning and consideration. When was your last health checkup? A simple question, yet it can reveal so much about our priorities. Health checkups are like the silent guardians of our well-being, often detecting potential health issues before they become severe. Yet they are frequently neglected, especially when finances get tight. However, this approach might cost you more in the long run. Think about it. A health issue undetected can evolve into a serious condition, requiring costly treatments or even leading to a loss of income due to an inability to work. On the other hand, regular checkups can identify problems early, when they're often easier and less expensive to treat. Sometimes, we're so focused on the immediate needs and forget about the long-term consequences. But remember, health is not an area to cut corners. It's a fundamental part of our lives, our productivity, our happiness. Your health is your wealth. Make sure you're taking care of it. Have you ever spent money before you've earned it? It's a common pitfall, but it's one that can set you on a dangerous path. Imagine this. You're anticipating a paycheck at the end of the month, so you decide to make a purchase on credit. Suddenly, an unexpected expense arises and the paycheck you were banking on is no longer enough. Now you're in debt, and the cycle begins. This is the danger of spending money before earning it. It's like building a house on sand. It might look fine initially, but it won't stand firm when the storms come. It's crucial to live within your means, to spend less than you earn. This simple principle can be the difference between financial security and financial ruin. If you find yourself constantly in this cycle, it's time to reevaluate your spending habits. Start by tracking your income and expenses, and make a budget that fits your earnings. And most importantly, stick to it. Remember, financial stability is earned, not given. Who are the people you spend the most time with? The answer to this question can reveal a lot about your personal growth and motivation. It's said that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're constantly surrounded by individuals who are content with their financial struggles, it's likely their mindset will rub off on you. That's not to say you should abandon your friends, but rather, it's about diversifying your social circle. Imagine, if you find yourself among motivated, financially successful people, their habits, mindset, and drive can inspire you. You'll find yourself learning from their experiences, understanding their approach towards money, and adopting their effective habits. It's about surrounding yourself with positivity, ambition, and financial literacy. A diverse social circle can provide a variety of perspectives and opportunities. Remember, you're not alone in your journey towards financial stability. The company you keep can either lift you up or pull you down. Choose wisely. How often do you follow through on your ideas and plans? This is a question worth pondering. Many people have brilliant ideas, but they remain just that, ideas. The key to success lies not just in the conception of these ideas, but in their execution. It's about taking that first step, then the next, and the next, until you reach your goal. Unfortunately, a common trap that many fall into is the lack of follow-through. They start projects with a burst of enthusiasm, but when the initial excitement wears off, they lose momentum and abandon their plans. This cycle of starting and stopping can lead to a sense of failure and stagnation. Hard work and dedication are the driving forces behind any successful venture. They transform ideas into reality, potential into achievement. It's not enough to dream big, you must also act big. So remember, success isn't just about having great ideas, it's about making them happen. Do you believe that success is something you must earn for yourself? This is the essence of self-reliance, a key trait that separates those who stay poor from those who break the cycle and rise to prosperity. Imagine a bird perched on a tree branch. It's not afraid that the branch will break because its trust lies not in the branch, but in its own wings. That's self-reliance. It's about trusting in your own capabilities, your own wings, to carry you through life's challenges. In the journey towards financial stability, self-reliance is not just a desirable trait, it's a necessity. Nobody owes you success. It's not a handout to be given. It's a reward to be earned. It's about taking control of your life, setting your own goals, and working tirelessly to achieve them. Self-reliance means to stop waiting for opportunities and start creating them. It's about being proactive, not reactive. It's about cultivating an entrepreneurial mindset, where you see problems as opportunities to create value. It's about being resourceful, using what you have to get where you want to go. But let's be clear, self-reliance doesn't mean you have to do everything yourself. It means taking responsibility for your life and making decisions that lead to your success. It means seeking help when needed, but never expecting others to do the work for you. This journey to self-reliance is not easy. It requires courage, determination, and resilience. It involves taking risks, making mistakes, and learning from them. But it's a journey worth taking because the reward is not just financial success. but a sense of accomplishment, a sense of dignity, and a sense of control over your own life. So start today. Start small. Take one step at a time. Learn a new skill. Start a side hustle. Save a little from each paycheck. Invest in yourself. Because every step you take towards self-reliance is a step towards breaking the cycle of poverty. Remember, you are the architect of your own life. Your success depends on you.